Have you ever looked at a dog wagging its tail? A cat sleeping in the sun? Or a crow sitting on a power line?
I already know everything about these animals.
Well, what if I told you that some of the animals you see every single day are hiding abilities that sound more like superpowers than science? Imagine having a nose so powerful you could smell a disease before a doctor could detect it. Imagine seeing perfectly in near darkness. Imagine climbing cliffs so steep that even trained mountain climbers would think twice. Or imagine communicating with thousands of others without saying a single word. These aren't superheroes. They're animals you've probably seen today. And the most unbelievable secret is waiting at the end of this video.
So stay with us as we uncover the secret lives of animals you see every day. Before starting this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Let's begin. Our first animal is the dog, nature's living super detector.
Dogs have been humanity's best friend for thousands of years. But most people think their greatest talent is simply fetching balls or guarding houses. The truth is far more incredible. The dog's nose contains up to 300 million scent receptors, while humans have only about 5 to 6 million. That means your dog experiences the world through smell in a way we can barely imagine. If your bedroom were filled with hundreds of different perfumes mixed together, you'd probably smell only one strong scent. A dog could separate each one individually. But here's where things become truly unbelievable. Scientists have trained some dogs to detect certain diseases simply by smelling a person's breath, sweat, or clothing. Some have even alerted their owners before medical emergencies, such as seizures or dangerously low blood sugar. Researchers are continuing to study dogs' abilities to identify certain illnesses by scent, with promising results in controlled settings. And if you've ever wondered why your dog sniffs absolutely everything during a walk, it's because sniffing is how dogs read information about the world. For them, every lamppost and every tree tells a story. Who's been here? Was the animal healthy? How long ago did it pass? It's almost like reading social media, except with their noses. But as amazing as dogs are, the next animal has mastered a skill that seems to defy gravity. The second animal is the cat, the silent acrobat. Cats spend much of the day sleeping. They look calm, relaxed, sometimes even lazy.
But don't let that fool you. Hidden inside every cat is one of nature's greatest athletes.
Have you ever wondered why cats almost always land on their feet? The answer lies in an extraordinary ability called the righting reflex. When a cat begins to fall, its brain sends lightning-fast signals to twist the front half of its body first. Then the back half follows, allowing it to rotate in midair. All of this happens in a fraction of a second. Their flexible spine and excellent balance help make this possible. And that's not their only hidden talent. Cats can see remarkably well in very low light. Their large eyes collect much more light than ours, making them excellent hunters at dawn and dusk. They also have long whiskers that aren't just for decoration. Each whisker acts like a sensitive sensor, helping them judge spaces and detect nearby objects, even in dim conditions. And then there's the mysterious purring. Many people think cats only purr when they're happy. But they also purr when they're frightened, injured, or trying to comfort themselves. Scientists are still studying exactly why this happens. Some researchers think purring may even help promote healing, although more evidence is needed. Cats may seem ordinary until you realize they're silent acrobats equipped with built-in night vision. But the next animal hides an ability that farmers have known for centuries, even if most people never notice it. Our third animal is the cow, the gentle giant with a hidden advantage. At first glance, Cows don't seem very exciting. They spend hours eating grass, chewing slowly, and resting peacefully. But beneath that calm appearance is a remarkable survival system. A cow's eyes are positioned on the sides of its head. This gives it an incredibly wide field of view, well over 300 degrees. That means a cow can watch almost everything happening around it without turning its head. In the wild, this helped them detect predators approaching from many directions. Have you ever noticed a cow chewing even when it isn't eating? That's because cows are ruminants. They swallow grass quickly, store it in one part of their stomach, and later bring it back to chew again. This process helps them extract as many nutrients as possible from plants. Even more fascinating, a cow has a stomach with 4 compartments, each playing a different role in digestion. It's like carrying an entire food processing factory inside its body. And despite their size, cows are social animals. They can recognize familiar faces, form long-term bonds, and often prefer spending time with close companions. Gentle on the outside, ingenious on the inside. But if you think climbing a small hill is difficult, wait until you meet the next animal. Our 4th animal is the goat, nature's fearless climber. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff that looks almost completely vertical. Now, imagine climbing it. Without ropes, without shoes, and without fear. That's exactly what goats do. Mountain goats and several other species are famous for scaling steep rock faces that seem impossible to climb. So, how do they do it? Their hooves are engineering masterpieces. The hard outer edge grips tiny ledges, while the softer center creates extra traction. Their powerful leg muscles and excellent balance allow them to move confidently where many other animals would slip. Some goats have even been seen climbing cliffs and rocky walls in search of minerals and salt. Watching them move across these surfaces almost feels like watching a scene from an action movie. Their rectangular pupils also give them a wide view of the landscape, helping them spot danger while navigating difficult terrain. To us, it looks impossible. To a goat, it's just another day.
Our 5th animal is the chicken, smarter than you ever imagined.
When most people think of chickens, they picture a bird wandering around a farm, pecking at the ground. It doesn't exactly look like a genius, but appearances can be very misleading. Scientists have discovered that chickens are much more intelligent than they seem. They can recognize more than 100 different faces, including other chickens and even humans. Imagine walking into a crowded room and instantly remembering every face you've ever seen. That's something many chickens can do. Even more surprising? Mother hens begin communicating with their chicks before they hatch. While the chicks are still inside their eggs, they respond to their mother's calls and even communicate back with tiny sounds. It's like having a conversation before you're even born. Researchers have also observed chickens warning one another about danger. They don't just use one alarm call. Different sounds can signal different kinds of predators. One warning might mean danger from the sky, while another warns of something approaching on the ground. And here's something most people never notice. Chickens dream. Just like humans, they experience different stages of sleep, including REM sleep, the stage associated with dreaming. So the next time you see a chicken peacefully sleeping, it might actually be dreaming about tomorrow's adventure. But while chickens have hidden intelligence, the next bird has mastered something humans have struggled with for centuries: staying perfectly dry. Before starting our next animal secrets, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Our 6th animal is the duck, nature's waterproof engineer. Have you ever wondered why ducks can spend hours floating on lakes, then simply shake themselves dry and walk away almost completely dry? It isn't magic. It's brilliant engineering. Near the base of a duck's tail is a tiny gland that produces a special waterproof oil. Every day, ducks carefully spread this oil across every feather using their beaks. This invisible coating causes water to roll right off instead of soaking in. Without this daily routine, their feathers would become heavy, making it much harder to stay warm and float. But waterproof feathers are only the beginning. Have you ever watched a duck sleeping on a pond?
It looks peaceful. Almost too peaceful.
That's because ducks have developed clever survival strategies. Many ducks sleep with one eye open. Even more incredible, some species can allow one half of their brain to rest while the other half stays alert for danger.
It's almost like having a built-in security guard working all night. And those wide, flat feet, they aren't just for paddling.
They act like natural paddles that help ducks glide efficiently through water while also supporting them on muddy ground.
Nature designed ducks to live comfortably in two different worlds, land and water. But when you think that's impressive, wait until you discover the bird that might remember you years after you've forgotten it.
Our seventh animal is the crow, the bird that never forgets. Across cities, villages, and forests, crows are everywhere. Most people barely notice them, but scientists now consider crows among the smartest birds on Earth. Some experiments have shown that crows can recognize individual human faces and remember them for years. When someone threatens or captures a crow, it may remember that person's face long afterward. Even more remarkable, other crows can learn about that person through observation and social interactions. Knowledge spreads through the flock. It's almost like they're sharing information. Crows are also skilled problem solvers. Researchers have watched them bend wires into hooks, drop nuts onto busy roads so passing cars crack them open, and patiently wait for traffic lights to change before collecting the food safely. Think about that for a second. A wild bird using traffic to solve a problem. That's extraordinary.
And teasing other animals simply for fun.
The next time you hear a crow calling outside, remember,
It might be much smarter than you ever imagined.
but another city bird has a secret talent that's even more unbelievable. One that helped save lives during wars.
Our eighth bird is the pigeon, the champion navigator. Pigeons are often called ordinary. Some people barely notice them. Yet for thousands of years, humans trusted pigeons with something incredibly important: delivering messages across vast distances. Long before smartphones, emails, or even telephones, carrier pigeons carried information across countries. And amazingly, many reached the correct destination. So how do they do it? Scientists believe pigeons use several navigation tools at once. They recognize landmarks, observe the position of the sun, and may even sense Earth's magnetic field. Together, these abilities help guide them home over remarkable distances. Pigeons also have excellent eyesight.
They can detect tiny movements from far away and recognize visual patterns humans might completely miss.
Some studies suggest they can even distinguish between different artistic styles after training. Who would have guessed that the bird walking through a city park possesses such remarkable abilities? Sometimes, the animals we ignore the most are hiding the greatest surprises. Our eighth animal is the squirrel, the tiny memory champion. Have you ever watched a squirrel racing through a park, jumping effortlessly from branch to branch? Its mouth full of nuts? It might look like it's simply collecting food, but behind that busy lifestyle lies one of nature's most impressive memories. Every autumn, squirrels prepare for winter by hiding hundreds, sometimes even thousands, of nuts and seeds. Now, here's the incredible part. Months later, after snow has covered the ground and the landscape looks completely different, many squirrels can still remember where a large number of those hidden food caches are. Scientists believe they combine memory with visual landmarks and, in some cases, their sense of smell to relocate stored food. Imagine hiding 1,000 coins around your city, then finding most of them months later without a map. That's the challenge squirrels face every year. But memory isn't their only superpower. A squirrel can leap several times its body length between tree branches. During those daring jumps, its fluffy tail acts like both a steering wheel and a parachute, helping it balance and land safely. Their sharp claws grip bark with incredible precision, allowing them to race up and down trees head first. To us, they look playful. To predators, they're almost impossible to catch. But while squirrels survive by remembering the past, the next animal survives by doing something that seems impossible. It freezes and lives to tell the story. Our 9th animal is the snake, the hunter that sees heat. Few animals inspire as much fear as snakes. But despite the myths, most snakes would rather avoid humans than fight them. What truly makes some snakes extraordinary is the way they hunt. Certain species, such as pit vipers, have tiny heat-sensitive organs located between their eyes and nostrils. These organs allow them to detect the body heat of warm-blooded animals, even in complete darkness. Imagine turning off every light in your house, yet still being able to locate someone just from the warmth of their body. That's how these snakes hunt. Their forked tongue is equally fascinating. When a snake flicks its tongue into the air, it isn't trying to scare you. It's collecting microscopic scent particles. Those particles are carried to a special organ inside the roof of the snake's mouth, helping it build a detailed picture of its surroundings. It's almost like smelling in 3 dimensions. And then there's their movement. Without legs, snakes can climb trees, cross deserts, swim through rivers, and squeeze through incredibly narrow spaces. Their bodies contain hundreds of vertebrae and powerful muscles working together in perfect coordination. It's an engineering masterpiece created by evolution. But even snakes aren't masters of disguise. That name belongs to our next animal, one that can almost disappear before your eyes. The final animal is the tiger, nature's silent hunter. When you think of a tiger, you probably think of strength. Its massive body, sharp claws, and powerful roar make it one of the most feared predators on Earth. But surprisingly, a tiger's greatest weapon isn't its strength. It's silence. Despite weighing over 300 kilograms, a tiger can move through dense forests almost without making a sound. Its soft, padded paws allow it to sneak incredibly close to its prey before launching a lightning-fast attack. And those beautiful black stripes, they're more than just patterns. They help the tiger blend into tall grass and forest shadows, making it almost invisible. Even more amazing, no 2 tigers have the same stripe pattern, just like human fingerprints. Here's another surprising fact. Unlike most cats, tigers love water.
They're excellent swimmers and often cool off in rivers or even swim long distances to cross into new territories.
But even these powerful hunters don't win every hunt. In fact, many hunting attempts fail, proving that patience and perfect timing are just as important as strength. Sadly, the biggest threat to tigers isn't another animal. It's humans. Habitat loss and poaching have pushed tiger populations into danger, making conservation more important than ever. The next time you see a tiger, remember, You're looking at one of nature's greatest hunters, a silent predator, and one of the most incredible animals on our planet. Who would have thought that the animals we see almost every day are hiding such incredible secrets? From a dog's superpowered nose and a cat's amazing balance, to the intelligence of crows, the climbing skills of goats, and the silent power of the tiger. Nature is full of surprises waiting to be discovered. And the truth is, these are just a few of the millions of amazing animals that share our planet. So, which animal surprised you the most? Was it the clever crow, the fearless goat, or the majestic tiger? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your answer. If you enjoyed discovering the secret lives of everyday animals, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Education Explora,